Hey everybody, just wanted to kind of reach out and just let everybody know what we're looking at, where we're at right now. We're at a property. It's a 58-acre farm that originally was a cattle farm, and we're praying that God opens the doors for us to be able to purchase this farm to do a couple things here. One, we want to bring a certain ability to be able to grow things, vegetation, fruits, things like that, to be able to support the feeding centers that we do all over Honduras and that we're going to grow to do multiples. We also want to bring cattle and chicken, things like that here that can turn into maybe some kind of business that could potentially support the ministry down here, but also feed the children in the feeding center and the future feeding centers as we grow. But also have a place to be able to do church reunions, church outings, things like that, host groups. We also have plans on having a senior center that we can bring senior citizens in from around the area that have no place to stay, that are essentially orphans on the other side of life, but also an orphanage. God's put a place in our heart for the children. Of course, we feed them, and a lot of the kids that were in the feeding center with us are orphans or at the point of being orphaned, and we want to give them a place as well. And we have a vision to be able to merge the two together and take the senior along with the orphan and allow them to be in a cohesive kind of environment where the person that may not be able to work the ground anymore, but that has 40, 50 years worth of experience to be able to work the ground, can teach the child that's growing up that feels like he has no future. And in turn, that's going to extend the life of the older gentleman or lady that is here because she feels like she has no hope. It's going to extend their life 10, 15 more years just because it brings joy and hope to their heart. But also the child that is learning the new trade is going to give them the opportunity to be able to grow up with the trade and a skill and experience. And it's just going to be world-changing, community-changing. We're looking at raising funds. We're hoping that God's going to open the doors to be able to raise the funds for this property. I want to introduce real quick, this is my wife, Mari. A lot of you know her. This is my brother-in-law, Juan Carlos. He's the pastor down here with his wife, Sara. Sara is Mari's older sister, one of a few. And this is Emma Rifle. Emma's other half is in the States right now, wishing he was here with us, Landon. And they've partnered up with us with Casa Hogar International. And we hope to here soon acquire this property and be able to rename it Hacienda Casa Hogar.